I don't have friends, like you're my G. I'm serious right now, I'm angry. If you want to laugh, don't laugh here. I literally just said that. And you're biting your fucking teeth. You are a fucking Motorola, my guy. They form like saying you've been at a 5 for 14. What you do? Are you stupid?
People that know what? You're not just strictly based on the result. Bro, people want you to wait 100 to show that you're confident in what you're doing. Last week, I got the you need to show confidence. What the fuck? You need to show confidence, bro. Okay. Hey. You need to show confidence. You don't show no fucking confidence. You think it's gonna give you the wage up. Fuck off, man. Fuck off. Who is
Two housemates get into the house, not quite 1 week, and everywhere is a buzz. And it so happened that when it came to pairing, they got paired together. Sandra and Theo. Like, what pairing is that? That pairing is a bomb. Like that, Jesus Christ. I can't even imagine if they get into an altercation, then they are going to literally burn down Big Brother's house. Hello guys, how are you? It's so good to see you again on another edition of Esiri'S View. My name is Esiri, and as you know, on this channel we bring you all the scoop on the Big Brother Titans house. This is a channel that would feed you with loads of information on social interactions, human behavior, and all the fun stuff that you can get out of a show, a social experiment kind of show like the Big Brother Titans. So please guys, subscribe, follow, like, love, share, whatever you need to do to make sure that this channel goes forward. Do it for me. Thank you very much. What were we talking about? Yes, Theo and Sandra. Guys, if you have been watching the Big Brother show since Saturday night party to yesterday, you would have seen Sandra and Theo go off. Go off like dynamites. Like, seriously, guys. First of all, Sandra got into an altercation with Olivia. She went into the bathroom and she was having a conversation because she was met with Theo. She didn't like the fact that she was met with Theo, guys. And she hated the whole pairing situation. And she was having a conversation with Justin. And Justin said to Olivia when she walked into the bathroom, please don't come here and laugh. And Sandra said she told her, according to Sandra, that look, we are friends. I'm not in a good mood now. Please, this is not the time to come here and laugh. The next thing we know is that a blowout arises from that. And guys, this blowout was ugly. It was ugly. There were swear words everywhere. There was screaming. There was shouting. Olivia was going to beat Sandra up. She said she was gonna fuck Sandra up. She was gonna do this. Sandra equally said she was going to break on Olivia's kneecaps. And Olivia was going to go home from South Africa in a wheelchair, guys. It was that serious. Sandra referred to Olivia as a Motorola phone that is being held together by a rubber band. That one I couldn't just hold it. In as much as I was trying to use my church mind, I was trying to use my church mind to watch that flight. I couldn't. The laughter was killing me because the comments, the statements, the insults, they were hilarious.
Yeah, to laugh. I don't like that. No, there's the one that always laugh. Is it to show funny? Is it funny? Is it fucking funny? I'm asking you. Is it funny? That is not that you have. Fuck you up. Fuck you up. I just do it, okay?
You know?
Oh! She didn't para. Why she didn't para? My shit
Like, these two girls haven't even had a fight in the house before. They've never had an issue in the house before, but the way that they went at each other's throats, like for the kill, and they went on and on and on. Nobody could stop them from fighting. Olivia kept trying to like jump out and go and do something, and they kept holding her, they kept begging her. Jenny, oh, Juicy J. Juicy J kept saying to her, please, 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 because she is his partner. And of course, if anything happens, if she gets disqualified, then he gets disqualified. If she gets penalized, then he gets penalized as well. You know, and same was the case for Sandra. People were trying to talk them down, get them to stop fighting and all of that. And people were feeling very sorry for Theo at the time, saying, oh, Sandra is putting Theo in a precarious situation, blah, blah, blah. However, fast forward from Saturday to yesterday, Theo got in an unnecessary fight with the housemates. Like, these guys just literally came. Theo and Sandra are 2 housemates out of the 4 new housemates that came into the house on Thursday. They haven't been in the house for 1 week yet, and they are, you know, getting involved in fights, much to our viewing pleasure because it is entertainment. But yeah, it's crazy, like, that they are that outspoken and vocal and ready to, you know, got anybody just like that off the top. You know, Theo got into a fight with the rest of the house over the wager task. They were supposed to wager some money on their task for the week. They didn't know whether to wager 25, 50, 75, or 100%. Remember that the housemates lost their wager last week, and so there is hunger in the land. There is severe hunger in the BB Titans land. So they were conflicted as to what percentage to wage this time around. What's his name? Theo kind of thought that it was best to go all out, like just go big or go home, wager 100%, make all that money and let there be food in abundance in the house, you know. But some of the housemates thought differently. They thought, let's wager 75%, let's wager 50%. Just what if we lose the wager again? How do we survive? So when Theo suggested 100% and he was being insistent on it, JP said to him, please, we need to play safe. We need to play safe. We can't put everything in there. And he flipped on her. Safe for what? Safe for what? Wager 100%, blah, 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 blah. So JP was like, okay. She saw his energy. She didn't match it. She stepped out. And then he kept on talking. And then he used the fuck word, like the F word. He was like, fuck off, everybody, fuck off. And when he did that, it was so rude because it is, you know, a group task and everybody's entitled to an opinion. Just because you think 100% is the perfect amount to wager doesn't mean everybody else must feel the same with you. The best you can do is convince them of your opinion and not try to bully them into accepting your opinion and getting so upset. So Jenny O and Juicy J kept asking him, what is upsetting you? Why do you seem so offended? Why are you so angry? What is upsetting you? And then Juicy J particularly kept asking him, who exactly are you telling to fuck off? This fuck off word, who is it? Are you telling me to fuck off, or are you telling the whole house to fuck off? Like, who is fucking off right now, you know? And he couldn't answer. I think he knew he was in the wrong, but in that moment, his ego had engaged with the situation and he was not willing to retract his statements or play nice. He walked out of the lounge, went outside, and when asked about what led to the altercation, he said that JP used a swear word on him, that JP attacked him, and then he said that Juicy J was trying to fight him and that they were ganging up against him. Guys, such is life. Like, when you fucked up, you just have to make up a story. Like, you have to find a defense, you know. He was grasping at straws to find a defense, you know, for himself. So that was the first altercation that happened, and subsequently Meli, like Big Brother likes to call him, tried to make nice, tried to settle them. So Meli called, was speaking to Juicy J and Theo Olivia was sat there as well, and he was getting through to him that he didn't act right. Juicy J, Theo was talking to Juicy J, trying to make nice as well. Like, you're my brother, I shouldn't have said that. This is just how I talk. Like, when I'm pissed, like, I felt irritated. So I'm just like, fuck off. I didn't mean it to anybody in particular, you know. But Melly and Juicy J were trying to explain to him that you can't speak that way to people. You need to be careful of your statements. You need to be more tactful with your pronouncements. You can't just say those kind of things. It doesn't matter if this is who you are. In these kind of circles, you have to be respectful of others and be respectful of their opinions. While this conversation was going on, Jenny O approached and she started making side comments, like, you speak like a 12-year-old, constantly talking rudely, talk to people anyhow. If at this point you don't know how to talk to people, I don't know what to tell you. You know, all this kind of talk, you know how she talks. She was saying all of these things. And of course, Theo was getting her feedbacks, and then he responded. You know, he was like, don't bring that to me here. Don't come with that attitude to me here. He pushed back, you know, and she came at him. She said she's gonna beat his ass up. Yeah, she said Jenny said she was gonna beat said she was going to beat Theo up. She was livid, you know, she was yelling. And then Theo said to her, do your worst. I do not know what is in those 3 words. Do your worst. But they completely made Jenny O flip. She completely flipped on her head, guys.
You're done. You're done. Shut up. Don't talk to me. You're a clown. You're a clown. The fuck? And I will beat your ass like a dude too. What's up? Do your words, gang. Bro, shut the fuck up talking to me. Do your words. Because I will do, like, stop. Do your words. Stop me. No, you're dumb. Let me go. You're a dumb ass. Bro. The way you talk is that annoying. Do your words. You are a dumb ass. Do your words. And I will give it to you. Get your deal, bro. Do your words. Do your words. No, you're dumb. You're stupid.
Screaming, she was rushing at him. Juicy J had to carry her. People had to carry her. She was pushing forward like she was gonna beat the guy up and everything, and she was like, she can't deal anymore. He's constantly saying trash. He's constantly talking rubbish. He's constantly getting on people's nerves, stepping on people's toes. She's had enough of him. She isn't taking this anymore. Like, she took it pretty personal, you know. But yeah, a lot of people felt very offended by the way Theo reacted. I would have felt offended as well, because it was very poor behavior on his part. So little wonder that at the nominations yesterday evening, Theo and Sandra's name came up again and again and again and again. It was like a song in the mouths of all of the BBT housemates. Sandra and Theo. Theo and Sandra. Sandra and Theo repetitively being nominated. And then people are out there saying, oh, Sandra spoiled Theo's game. And like, no. Or Theo spoiled Sandra's game. Bottom line, these 2 people are 2 new housemates that arrived at the Big Brother house on Thursday night and have both had blowouts with the housemates they met in the house. While Sandra had one fight with Olivia, it would appear that Theo literally had a fight with all of the housemates. So I don't know. In terms of who spoiled whose game, maybe Theo actually spoiled Sandra's game. I do not know. But yeah, they are together as a pair, and it's like neither of them can guard the other. And it seems to me that there is a high likelihood, there's a high chance that they are going to be leaving the house as a pair. And I'll feel bad, because I don't know how much followership at this stage of the game. It's always hard to tell which people would leave or not, because it's too early to know how strong a fan base either of these housemates have. And I feel like I'm going to miss some of Sandra's energy, because Sandra really does have that she has that energy that pushes forward. And I just hope and really pray that she can get beyond this week so that we see more of her. A person like Sandra on the show is assuring you, the viewers, of a lot of excitement. She has that buzz, you know. So I hope she survives the eviction this Sunday. Theo, I do not know whether he can, because I don't see his names on any of the social media threads. I don't think that people know him like that, but we will see, you know, we'll see about that. I guess lesson learned here is to just tread carefully when you walk into a place for the first time. I personally found Sandra and Olivia's fight very, very entertaining. I won't lie. I won't even pretend. It was super entertaining for me. Like, I was holding onto my ribs and laughing hilariously. But yeah, they seem to have made up. There seems to not be any bad blood between the girls, and that sounds like a good thing. So I guess they are good. I would be looking forward to seeing what happens on Sunday, as I am sure that you will. Thank you guys for coming to Esiri'S view and listening to me on this video and commentary. Thank you very much. Please drop your comments. I want to know what you think. Do you think Sandra spoiled Theo's game? Do you think that the nominations, the excessive nominations that they received, were because of Sandra or because of Theo? Let me know, and let me know what you feel about the fights and Theo's attitude and Sandra's attitude and Olivia's attitude. I'll be excited to see what you think about it. All right, and until our next episode of Esiri'S View, it's bye for now and ciao. I love you.